YouTube family? What's good? What's happening? Hopefully everybody can hear me. Can you guys hear me? Can you see me? Mic check 1 2 1 2. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys see me? Let me know. Fill me in. I just changed headsets and stuff, so hopefully I'm coming in loud. And, looks like I'm coming in loud and clear. Yeah. Okay. All right. Sounds great. Looks okay. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with it because y'all got to hear from me more than y'all need to see from me. So family, what's good? What's happening? Welcome. I know this is, thank you for joining us today at the last second to join me here to go over a couple of things. I appreciate y'all. Thank you very much. But before I do, first and foremost, I got to greet everybody. So from the top, J.R. Hartley, how you doing, sir? All right. Welcome, J.R. Hartley. Good to see you. Rumham Solo, welcome, sir. Welcome, sir. Haven't seen you in a while, but it's good to see you today. Welcome. Mr. Roy, Brian Roy, how you doing? King Roy, how's everything, sir? Good to see you. Good to see you. Lord Racist in the Foundry, welcome, sir. Welcome. Santero 59, how you doing, family? Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. Santero's here. Tarita Cirque, how you doing, sis? Welcome. Good to see our beautiful sister Tarita Cirque is here with us. Welcome, ma'am. Good to see you. All right, Mr. Roy, Brian Roy. Memorial Gardens, I hadn't seen you in a minute. It's been a while, but welcome. Welcome back, man. Probably went on vacation or something, but either way, it's good to have you. It's good to see you. Logan's Run, good to see you, man. That used to be a good show from what I've heard. I haven't really seen it, but I knew it used to come on USA back in the day. So welcome, Logan's Run. Good to see you today, sir. Al West or AI West, good to see you, sir. Welcome. Chris Getz, good to see you, sir. Chris Getz is here in the Foundry with us. Welcome, sir. Welcome. Warrior coming out to play, man. I came out to play with y'all early today, so welcome, Warrior. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. All right. One Mind, One Spirit. Good to see you, family. Welcome, sir. Good to see One Mind, One Spirit's here with us today. And that about wraps it up for the Foundry for today. So far, so good. Okay, that's fine. As you guys begin to stream in and then I have some time, I will pause to identify you guys and greet you as well. So let's continue. All right, so guys, I wanted to come in. Ida Hill, our girl Ida Hill is here. How you doing, girl? Ida Hill's here, y'all. All right, okay. So guys, wanted to come in and I wanted to talk stuff with you. I wanted to talk business. So I know the other day I'm not going to be long either because here in the next hour and a half, we've got JJ on tonight. So if you guys don't know JJ, make sure you know JJ and you tune in to JJ tonight at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, 5:30 JJ's time, right? So 5:30 Wyoming time, you join JJ, and 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, you join JJ, okay? So JJ's going to be on. For all you guys that don't know JJ, get to know JJ, download, freaking sub to his channel, right? All right, okay. Now, with that being said, family, I would like to talk with you guys about some things coming down the pike. Okay. Remember a couple of weeks ago when we were talking about what's that? What's down there scrolling, y'all? What is down there scrolling? Give me 1 second. I've got a million things going on. Just bear with me, family. Okay. So we have you see what's down at the bottom, right? Yes. J.R. Hartley. Yeah, it's not, listen, that's the thing. It's not Vlad's app. Okay. It's not Vlad's app. There is no app yet. There is no app. Okay. Now, I'm excited, as you should be excited as well, because this just means this is our opportunity. This is our chance to make something happen, right? I spoke with some developers and everything, and yes, this is This is that's the app, the Hours app. So it's okay. In case you might have missed it, let's start from a little bit from the beginning. But if you missed all of it altogether, I'll kind of bring you up to speed. So basically, what the Hours app is, it functions at basically hours. It sounds like hours, right? Because it is ours. It is our app, but it stands for Old World Ruins and Structures. Okay, so Old World Ruins and Structures. So I mentioned the app, and my thing is, it's too good an idea to pass up. It's too good an idea to just leave for somebody to not do. Okay, so yes, the app can be done. It's going to cost. It is going to cost. Typically, these apps run around a particular amount, but since this is a simple app, I'm still working on what this budget is going to mean. So there are a couple of things, right? There's campaigning for the money, and how much it's going to cost, I don't know what the final price is. This thing is split up into phases. No. I don't get anything. I get nothing for this app. I don't. But this is what I'm bringing it to the Foundry because I feel that we can make this app. We can build it, right? We can build it. We have the opportunity to build the first bionic man better than he was before. Better, stronger, faster. That's like, let me stop. But yeah, don't go. Don't do me like that, man. Please don't do me like that.
Okay? The app's only $3. Come on. You don't have to buy a margarita. Come on.
Right? No, that's not me, y'all. Come on now. But real talk though. So this thing is it's happening. It's not a joke. It's not a pipe dream. It's happening. So I am gonna put my money where my mouth is. This app again is broken up into phases, and we're in phase 1 right now. So I am going to put my money where my mouth is, and I'm breaking ground with the first $100. Now, again, I don't know the first $100 to make this app a reality. I don't know what the final cost is going to be. And again, like I said, it's a pretty simple app. This is the Hours app, the Old World Ruins and Structures. That's what OWRAS stands for. And my thing is, I am petitioning you guys to help out and let's make this motherfucking app. Y'all know I don't ask nobody for nothing. I'm not an asker. I'm not. Other than you tuning in, other than you sending me an email from time to time so we could chit chat and talk, which many of you, I understand, I definitely need to respond to. I don't ask you guys for anything. But if we want this app to be a reality, and my thing is, I feel that this app it's not a flat earth app. That's the thing. And okay, let me slow down because I'm so excited about this thing that it's gonna work, that I'm happy, right? But let me calm it down. Let me add a little bit of ice to my water right now. So this app, the Hours app, the way it functions is it is going to take something similar to a Google. I'm not going to go into full detail, but it's going to take something similar to a Google Maps or a Waze or something like that. Just a generic map, right? A world map. And then what it's going to do is it's going to allow the user, wherever you are, right now, here, wherever you are here in the US, right? It's going to allow you to go and take a picture of whatever it is you're looking at, old world structure. Say you're looking at, I don't know, a starport that maybe not too many people may be familiar with. You take a picture of that star fort, and then you're like, hey, hi, I'm Fred Jackson, and I'm taking, or, Brian Roy. Brian Roy, your name is right there. Hi, I'm Brian Roy. Or you just take a picture. Brian Roy took a picture of this star fort here at, I don't know, in Miami Beach. Here is his coordinates at the time. And then you could put up to 100 words as to what it is you're looking at, and the angle at which you're looking at. Whatever the details are, you can put that in your blurb. You can put the picture in your in your section of the database, because obviously you've downloaded the app already. And then what it does is now it has basically imprinted onto that map a star, right? And then essentially that star is so faint because it lets the user recognize that, hey, there is a star fort here, right? And of course, I could go into full out detail, but that just takes up way too much time. My stories are long enough, right? So basically, the more people begin to take these pictures of that particular star fort down in Miami and then provide their feedback as to what it is, when it's been there, how long it's been there, things that your grandma might have said, right? Of course, it'll run through filters to be verified as to what that thing is, that structure is, or what it could possibly be. But the more pictures that appear taking different angles of that star fort, it goes from super faint to it begins to solidify. You understand? It becomes, it gets a little bit more fidelity as to what that star fort is. So you could take ground pictures of it. You could take overhead pictures of it. You could take inside pictures if you could get inside that star fort. You could take inside pictures of that star fort. But one of the things that's going to be able to let you know that it is that star fort, right, is that you'll have the geolocated data associated with that picture that you took, right? And then it'll say it is, Star Fort Miami, blah, blah, blah. So I'm just making something up, right? Just giving you an example. And then that'll go for things like brick walls, old brick walls that maybe you don't know where the hell they came. I'll show you some of the brick walls that I came across right near my house. It's unreal, right? I sent them, Shawnee B, if you're in here, if you're listening, I sent you those pictures of the brick walls. So you got to say something, bro. I'm always in your shit looking at your brick walls and stuff. Like, take a look at that. Tell me what it is you think, right? But I'll show you guys here in a little bit after I release my spiel. But it'll be things like star forts, brick walls, buildings, food mills, right? Wheat mills, things like that, things of that nature. Things that look like, the library, the local library. But say you live in a place like Massachusetts. Now we know places like Massachusetts, especially here in the New England states, Massachusetts, New York, Connecticut, New Hampshire, and stuff like that. They seem to have a lot of these old world structures that maybe a lot of us are familiar with, but many of us might not be too familiar with. For example, I didn't even know Boston, Massachusetts had a freaking obelisk. It is one of the most prominent features in Massachusetts is that damn obelisk. I thought I was in damn DC for a second looking. I was like, I didn't know these motherfuckers had an obelisk. But apparently Massachusetts, it has this huge, it's not like a medium-sized thing. It is like the biggest thing there, damn near, right? It's got an obelisk there. So things like that, right? Shawnee B actually does a really good job taking pictures of this thing. But the thing is, we don't have anything to keep record of what it is we're taking pictures of, right? At least this will serve as a place to consolidate our data, our picture data, right? And then, like, of course, we can, like, there's so many smart people here that can do a lot more with this idea than I can ever imagine. So that's why you're here. It's not just on me. It's not just on you, but not just you, but also the people that you know, that they know they can do greater things with, right? But basically the foundation of the Hours app is to start to archive this this old world, right? I'll tell you what, we see old world stuff all the time, especially now that we're starting to come into ourselves and then realize that the stuff isn't what we once thought it was. Three Big Buddy Bob, how you doing, sir? Over on the Rumble side. Bless you, sir. Bless you. Thank you for joining us too. Heron Song, how you doing, sis? Good to see you, sis. Heron Song's here. Alfis Gertra, good to see you, sir. Alfis is in the house. Welcome, welcome. J.R. Hartley, Flat Bob, good to see you. Good to see you. Serious Business, likewise, good to see you. All right, the Akinator, finally, good to see you, sir. Good to see you. Good to see you. Kevin Haltom, how you doing, sir? Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, okay, we are moving. We are grooving, and hopefully, I didn't miss anybody. Hopefully, I didn't miss anybody. Okay. All right, man. We here. Chris Allen. I did miss somebody. Chris Allen. Good to see you, family. Yeah. So again, this thing is if I could build it, I would build it, right? And I would do it for free. That's the problem. I cannot do that. I cannot build that app for free. And I don't have resources to build an app. And I wouldn't know what the hell to do starting out. That's just being honest. You understand? But as far as getting the right people in the right places to make it, to build it, I have that resource now. I have somebody's available to make this happen. And so I've taken the first few steps. And now I want the Foundry to join me because, again, this is ours. This is not a Vlad app. I appreciate it. Say a Vlad's app. It's cool. But no, this is our app. And this is our way of putting a stamp saying, yes, we mean business. This is what we're going to do. And this is how it's going to work. This is how it's going to function. So, adios. Of course, we're going to get dum-dums in here acting foolish, but whatever, man. It is what it is. So, yes, I wanted to know what you guys thought about it. If you guys agree, if you guys don't agree, tell me why. Give me some insight as to what it is you think. However, I think this is a fantastic idea. I think this is something that not just the Foundry, but just the community needs to do, right? Yes, this app is ours, but yes, this history is ours too. We're in the middle of making history, right? I don't take that as a joke, and I don't take that lightly either. And realizing and understanding these things, we can shape it. We can shape history as well. Nobody says we're not, just because we're part of it doesn't mean we have to sit by it. This is not textbook shit. You understand? We're going to be shaping it. It's our job to shape what we want the future to be. It's our job to shape how we want our children and our children's children to be educated. You understand? So this is us taking the bull by the horns and making shit happen. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're here for a limited amount of time. Let's start making these changes, and let's start making the positive changes now. So this is just part of how we do it. I foresee guys like, Lucius Aurelian, those guys out there, Lucius Aurelian, My Lunch Break, John Levi, everybody out there can partake in that app and then take from it and then, do whatever with it, however with it. I don't know. But at least we're providing them a resource to fall back on where they don't have to do all the groundwork. They don't have to do all the legwork in order to gather their data. They have something to go to. You understand? So, yes, that is pretty much what I wanted to bring before you guys and let me know what you guys thought about the whole thing. Let me know what you guys thought about the whole thing. Yeah, you don't have to give me an answer now. You guys have my email. And if you guys have any insights that you can offer to me, if you guys are familiar with building apps, right? If you guys know somebody that could do something in order to kind of help facilitate this process, let me know, let us know, right? You know, we are a foundry here. It is not just Vlad and Vlad's ideas by itself. Like, we make this thing, and it's especially if you're going to be contributing financially to building this thing, you have a say in how it's built. You understand? You have a say in what it looks like, what it smells like, what it tastes like. It's not just, yes, I have an idea as to what I think this app should look like, but I think it should be, it is our idea. This should be our idea. You understand what I'm saying? So don't feel as if this is just all me. This is our app. This is ours. You understand? I think the name is fitting, totally fitting. So Flat Bob, it's going to be, if you look at the ticker that's scrolling right there, ours, Old World Ruins and Structures. Old World Ruins and Structures. So that's what it is. And then, of course, you can surmise as to what they mean by Old World Ruins and Structures and stuff. So, yeah. Yep, that's what the app is pretty much. It's not going to be too over the top. Of course, you know, it will be free. There will be certain perks you can have in it, and of course, I would look to possibly making that a you'd have to not pay as you go, but pay a flat fee for a month. It's not going to be much, probably $1.50, not much at all, but enough to keep the system running. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, to me, the simplicity of the app is so important. I want it to be something that your parents could use. And you know what I'm saying? When I'm talking about your parents, most of y'all people in here is old. If your parents are still around, right? They're probably some older folks, and they probably ain't got time to be sitting jimmying around with stuff. And they, you know, when it comes to apps and buttonology and appology, I guess you could say, I'm just making it up. There's this particular function in which apps tend to flow. So with the Hours app, it's not going to detract from that. It's basically going to remain just as consistent as every other map app. Yeah, just as consistent, right? It flows the same. It's as easy as using a Waze or a Google Earth, right? Or a Google Maps. It's simple. And it's in the simplicity. That's the thing that makes it so attractive, aside from the fact that it will be our app. You understand? It's its simplicity of use. So then that way your parents can use it. They'd be like, hey, I saw something old over here. And then, you know, so on and so forth. They can make it happen. So, yeah. GoPro and Duke. So, Chi-Town Cubby Bear, good to see you, bro. Good to see our brother Chi-Town Cubby Bear. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Yeah. So that's pretty much the app. Like I said, it's gonna be a simple app. Yeah. So if you guys are knowledgeable, excuse me, if you guys are knowledgeable about this stuff, I'm more than open and willing to take some of you guys' advice, right? To hear what it is you guys have to say. But I have a direction for this app. Definitely have a direction for this app. And I truly feel that this can be a resource that we can apply to a million other things. You guys are the brains. It's not just my idea, right? You guys are the brains in here. So imagine what you can do with this app. Just imagine, right? Where you are, the Chi-Town Cubby Bear, you out there in Illinois. So the amount of things that you've seen, that you have seen, you've probably taken pictures of, that a lot of us haven't seen, that aren't familiar with, right? That you're like, oh man, I could have taken a picture of this. I haven't shown these guys, but with the app, you'll be able to do that. You'll be able to provide this, and we'll be able to provide a feedback even for the pictures of the stuff that you've taken, you know? And then again, the more people take pictures of those things that Chi-Town Cubby might be taking pictures of, the more fidelity that it will give that picture. It will appear on the map, and then people will be like, holy shit, they've got, like, say you're someplace like in England or something. Holy shit, look at that. Hadrian's Wall appeared. Wow. Somebody is in England using, they've seen Hadrian's Wall like a zillion times from different angles. You'll be able to use your, you'll be able to upload, your drone data, all kinds of stuff. If you have to, if it's like that, right? If you get different angles, different aspects of whatever it is you're taking pictures of. So that'll become part of it. I'm not going to give away too much everything. Basically, I just want to prep everybody. Jimmy Satterfield, how you doing, sir? Welcome. Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. I basically just want to prep everybody for what's coming down the pike as far as this app, right? Be excited. Be very excited. Yeah. So Flat Bob, Pensacola definitely has the Starfort stuff. They have Fort Barrancas, right? Fort Barrancas is one of the better known Starfort structures down there. So I've been inside Fort Barrancas. It's your typical Starfort structure, right? It's pretty cool. And like those things are yeah. Fort Barrancas, yeah. So those things are accessible. Those things are easy. And that's how I imagine it would be. You'll have a whole bunch of faint things. It'll start out, it'll be super faint for everything and everybody, which is cool because that'll give other people opportunities that you could be driving on the road and you'll be like, oh, I'm right next to an old world structure somebody took a picture of. And then you could take an extra picture of it from a different aspect and then be like, hey, this is what my geoloc is, blah, blah, blah. Put in 100 words, 50 words as to what it is you're looking at, and what it is. Of course, to be included with the picture that you take, if you have a history of the structure, like if you say something like, back in, say you're 80 years old, you're like, hey, back in 1950, when I was this age, we actually used to use this structure as a library or as I don't know, a butchery. I don't know. I'm just brainstorming. We used to use this place as a butchery. So if they call it, Brad's Butchery, whatever, then that's what it used to be called. Now it's called the Fillmore Hotel. I'm just making stuff up, just giving you guys an idea. Right. So the sky's the limits with these ideas. So I'm just putting that out there. We're laying the groundwork for this thing. So I'm just getting you guys ready, getting your coin purses ready, right? Because mine is ready. Okay. And like, again, I said, I am dropping the first $100 on this app. And what I imagine, the way I see it, is that you guys will be privy. You guys will be able to see who's put what. If you want your name to appear, that's fine. But you guys will be able to see who's put what, who's contributed what. Or what's been put into the pot and how much everything is going to cost. I'm not going to, y'all know I don't hide shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't bullshit, especially when it comes to people's money, man. I don't play games. So I'm going to go ahead and make that available to everybody. That's how I imagine it's going to look, how it's going to play out. Yeah, how is it? Saab's in the foundry, y'all. Welcome, Saab. Good to see you, bro. Joint of JFK's eternal flame a long time. You a trip, bro. Saab's here, y'all. So that's pretty much it, man. I'm Godheart Guardian. Good to see you, sir. Welcome. Yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, you guys are more than welcome to hit me up, call me, give me a shout, email me. That's probably one of the easier ways of easier to access me. So you guys could email me, call me, whatever, text me, and we could definitely talk about it. All right. Yeah, man. Let's make the hours happen. This is our app. This isn't Vlad's app. This isn't Vlad's app. It's not Vlad's app. I appreciate that though. Thank you. But we'll take credit for it. We will take credit for it. All right. So really that's all I got. Want to make sure that you guys have enough time to eat, piss, shake, shit, shower, shave, whatever it is you need to do. But get yourselves prepped up because here in an hour, we got our brother JJ coming on. And I want you guys to be prepped up and tuned in and watered and everything else for JJ's show. So, yeah. Salad, what's good, sis? Salad is here. Good to see you, sis. Welcome. Good to see our sister Salad's here. Mojo Shop. Oh, damn, man. The old school crew's coming in, man. It's good to see you, Mojo. Welcome. Carrie Skates, welcome, sir. Carrie Skates is here with us today. Welcome. So, again, you guys have my email. You guys have everything else that you have. And hit me up, all right? Hit me up. But really, that's all I have is I guess you could say, we're starting out. This is happening. I'm not dragging my feet on it. I refuse to drag my feet on it. So this is something that we can look forward to. I will keep you posted as to what's going on, the ins and the outs, the administrative stuff, right? I'll keep you posted. But my plan is for this to be built, right? And like I said, it's going to be split into phases. This is phase 1, 3 phases. This is phase 1. So everything costs money. So it's going to cost money, but I'm dropping the first 100. I am putting the first 100 on this bitch, putting my money where my mouth is. So let's make this app work. Let's make it work. And yeah, really, that's all I got. Let me know what you guys think. You guys got my email. Some of you guys have my number. Hit me up. Talk to me. Talk to a brother. And with that, family, that's all I got. Be sure to tune into JJ's show. Right? Today's just business. Wish you guys nothing but the best. Flat Bob, I think. Yeah, yes. All right, you got it, homie. You got it. I wish you guys nothing but the best. Health, wealth, love, joy, prosperity. Most of all, wisdom. And with that, family, make sure to go to JJ's tonight here in the next hour. With that, family, I love you. I'm out. Salutes. Peace. Get some Jefferson's action going.